Hello, and thank you guys so much for joining me. If you're new here, I am Saren. I am a stay-at-home mom of 4 beautiful kids, and we're expecting our 5th and last baby in February of next year, a little girl. We are a single income household, but we also do have some side income of rent from 2 properties that we own, one of which is currently rented out, the other one is vacant. We are using a zero-based budget with the cash stuffing method to get our finances under control and to get out of debt so we can have financial freedom and be able to invest in our future and our children's future. We do all things budgeting and cash stuffing around here, so if that's content you're interested in, I hope you guys will subscribe and stick around and join our little crew. And today, we are going to be planning out a pay period. So when I did our budget last month, I somehow went month to month instead of pay period to pay period. So there are some things that fell in the middle of the pay period that we didn't account for as far as bills. It's kind of confusing, but basically this is going to be a long period and it's not normally like that. So this is going to be from November 1st to November 23rd. Which is actually like a pay period and a half. My husband gets paid bi-weekly. So his full-time income kind of varies about $200, but I always plan for about the same amount. And then anything that we have left over, we put just into our checking account as a buffer. So his full-time income is about $2,800 every 2 weeks after taxes and insurance and everything else. And then we also get rent on the 1st from one of our rental properties, which is $975. So that total is $3,775. So bills that we have coming out, I always do the bills first, then high priority sinking funds, low priority sinking funds, and then other sinking funds. So the bills that we have coming out, I always put $1,000 away into our savings account for mortgage. Since it's about $1,950, we always budget $1,000 per paycheck to cover the about $2,000 mortgage every month. So this isn't due until December 1st. But we're going to be putting $1,000 away for that. Then into savings, I always put 10% away into savings just as a buffer. And our rental is currently, her lease just ended, but she asked to stay month to month, which we were happy to do because she's been such an awesome renter. But we are going to start putting more rent into savings just for when we have to get the house ready to rent out to somebody else. So we're going to be putting $865 into savings this check. And that is to cover anything we might need to do on the rental when she decides that she's ready to leave, and also a little bit of a buffer in case we have unexpected bills. Our electric bill, which is due on the 2nd, is $75. Car insurance, which is actually our car insurance and also our property insurance for both of our rentals, and it is quite expensive. So we pay $275 twice a month, which to me is outrageous, but I guess we'd rather be covered on the houses than not. Then we have my husband's truck payment, which is due on November 12th. Oh, forgot to write this down. This is November 12th as well. The truck is due on the 12th and is $220. Oops. Then we have the trailer, which is due on the 7th, and that is $207. Then we have our water bill, which is due on the 15th, and that is $115. And then we have my Amazon card, which is due on the 16th. And I'm going to pay $100, even though that's more than the minimum payment. I can't stand just paying the minimum payment on credit cards. So I'm going to subtract all of this. So we have So we have $918 remaining. So this totaled up to be $2,857 in bills. So we will shift down to our high priority sinking funds. So I'm just going to write them all down real fast. Okay, so we're going to be stuffing $10 into baby needs, $10 into clothing. We'll do $60 into car, because that's half of my husband's car payment. $20 into debt. We'll do $250 into food, $5 into food storage, $100 in gas. Health, we will do $20. Household and personal hygiene, we'll do $5 on both. Pets, we will do $20. Vehicle maintenance, we'll do $20. Vehicle registration, we'll do $10. And vision and dental, we'll do $10. So let's add these all up. And that leaves us $373 dash into our other savings. So we'll pay tomorrow, right? Okay, so date night, we're actually planning 0. Dining out, we will do 10. Drinks will get 0. Entertainment will get 0. Gifts will get 10. Kids will get 10. Miscellaneous will do 0. Organizing will do 5. We really need to get some more totes. So we're trying to put a little bit of money away there where we can. Personal will do 3. Preparedness, we will do 5. Vacation, we'll do 10. 3 months ahead, we will do 5. Back to school, 5. Birthday parties, 5. And camping, we will do 5. So I'll add these all up real fast. Yeah, these are real fast. So this is a total of $73 minus 373. So that leaves us $300 to stuff in our next sinking funds. I'll go ahead and move this up again. So into our other sinking funds, I'm just going to go ahead and write out the names again. I just realized that I don't have enough slots for all of my sinking funds, so I'm just going to write New Year's down here. Okay, so in future investments, we're going to do 10. Home remodel, we'll do 10. Home repair, we will do 20. Land, we will do 5. Property taxes is 70. Rentals, we will do 10. Tools, we will do 5. Yard and garden, we will do 10. And then all of these holidays are going to get 5, except for Black Friday is going to get 20. And we will do 110 for Christmas. And then New Year's, we will do $5. So let me add these up real fast just to make sure we're at 300. Perfect. So that total came out to 300, which leaves us with the remaining $0, which is exactly what we want. Even though we leave a little bit of a buffer into our bank account, we want all of this to come out to 0. So that is our budget. And honestly, to be truthful, this has been a really hard adjustment for me. Like when we did this in the past, I worked full-time. I owned a photography business, and I also did a little bit of daycare on the side for some friends of mine. So I had a variable income and could work as much as I wanted to be able to get out of debt faster. And this time with my husband and our little bit of rent being the only income that we have, I feel almost like it's so slow because it doesn't matter what I do, we can't do more faster. And so it's been kind of a mental game with me trying to realize like, it's okay if it's a little bit slower. I see all these people on YouTube that have thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars in these high yields savings accounts. And I feel like we will never be there. We stuff our sinking funds and then we spend them within a couple of weeks because that's actually the amount of money that we need for all of those things. We're not able to really build up a huge amount of money in anything. Yes, we're assigning it a place, but we're not building this massive amount of wealth or savings. And it's a little bit discouraging, but I'm trying not to be discouraged. I'm trying to just realize like, this is our journey. It's not anybody else's journey. So if you're feeling discouraged, like I have been, just know that it's okay. As long as you're still moving in a forward direction and you're not going backwards, that's what matters. And just keep going. You can do it. We can do it. And we got this, guys. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you guys next time.